Hey, Coach Rienzo here with BTB Lax. We want to go over 3 fast break drills that you can do basically at any level, youth, high school, or even college. Okay, let's start out with a great drill for the youth level that incorporates a lot of different things. What we're going to do at the youth level, a lot of times you're sharing a field. Kids can't make 5 and 6 passes like they can maybe at the higher high school level or even the collegiate level. So we want to really simplify it so they're understanding the basics of the fast break itself. We don't want to get too complicated trying to do 10 different things. We just want to get the fast break in so we can teach them about that concept. Okay. I'm not going to take you through what we do in a fast break because we've already done another video specifically about that. So make sure you check that one out if you want to learn how to play fast break offense or fast break defense. Okay. But I'm just going to take you through the drill. All right. So we'll have a bunch of balls. The coach should have 20 or so balls here with him up at the midfield line. And again, I'm assuming you're probably sharing a field with another youth team or an older team or something. If you have a full field, great. I would still recommend doing it this way. Okay, so what the coach is going to do, he's going to roll out a ground ball. Okay, I like to start all the drills with the ground ball. And you can see that I've got the middies in a line. We're doing this as simple as possible. So we've got all of our middies in one line. Okay, roll the ground ball out. Midfielder in the front of the line is going to pick up that ground ball at full speed. It's essential. If they don't pick it up at full speed, if they don't say ball down, release, make them come back to the front of the line and do it again because you're trying to teach them the basics. Okay, so we're picking up the ground ball. They're running full speed. Okay, and then they execute the fast break. The defenseman will probably slide. We'll hit the point man. The defense will rotate probably. We'll look for the diagonal or what have you. Again, we'll go. You can watch the fast break nuances in the other video, but the drill is a simple ground ball to a fast break. Okay, you can get a lot of reps in. You get a ground ball. You get some passing and catching. You get to drill that fast break. Okay, obviously you need to have 3 defensemen in there, 3 attackmen in there. You got all your middies up top. You got your extra attackmen and defensemen here on the side ready to sub in. Probably every 3 or 4 plays, just sub the whole group. It's a lot easier that way. Okay, one other thing, the little nuance that you can do, you can either have another line of middies, maybe like 2 or 3 guys in the defensive color, or you can just send the next guy in line. At the youth level, it doesn't really matter what color they're in for this drill. But after they've come down, you could send a trailer, send a 4th defensive player, and then it puts pressure on them to score quickly, and it also then you get that 4-on-4 scenario if they don't score. Okay, so they come down, it's a fast break. Either they shoot and score or ball goes off the end line, ball gets thrown out of bounds. If it stays in play, okay, and the defense picks it up, I like to try and clear at least past the restraining line at the youth level, definitely past the midline at the high school and collegiate level. Use this fast break drill, play it out, shot, save, whatever. Make sure you're clearing that ball every single time. Okay, the next fast break drill that we want to go over is more appropriate for the middle school level, maybe a little bit more advanced youth level or a lower end high school level. Okay, and if you see what we've done over here, when we did the last drill, the youth fast break drill, they were already set up in the triangle on the attack position and then also triangle on defense as well, because it's really tough with youth players getting them to be upfield and to get back into their spots. A lot of times youth players, it's like herding rabbits. It's tough to get them in the right spots. So we just want to teach them where they need to be, position them there. Now we're advancing to the middle school, 7th, 8th grade level, maybe lower end high school level, or a really advanced youth team. Okay, we want to have them start up the field. We're starting the drill now. We're going to a whole field setting, full field setting. So we're starting the drill down here, transitioning from defense to offense. So we want to start to teach them, okay, you need to be up the field. Okay, so attackmen, they need to be up almost at the restraining line. And defensemen, you're going to be up with them. Actually, you're probably going to be positioned in a game. You'd want to be positioned in front of them or at least next to them with your stick across their chest. Okay, but we want to just practice being up the field and then when the ball comes, hustling to get back to our spots, attack and defense, okay? So this is a full field drill. It's going to start with an outlet from the goalkeeper. Okay, so the goalie should have a bunch of balls in the back of the net. The midfielders now are in a line. They're about 10 yards above the goal line extended in the alley on the side of the field, okay? We're just going to start with a Position his feet are he's not gonna be on the run or anything, just in the goal, get an outlet pass, and actually you can move him off to the side so he's more positioned right here if you want. Okay, but we're just gonna break up the field, this midfielder is, at full speed, and this goalie is gonna hit him on the run, and that would be a left-handed over the shoulder catch. That's why you need to be a little bit more advanced than at the youth level to be able to pull this drill off. If you've got a bunch of righties, a left-handed over the shoulder catch might be a little difficult. Okay, so we're getting an outlet pass from the goalie. The middy's gonna catch it at full speed on the run. Then he's gonna come down as fast as he possibly can. Okay, and then while that's going on, these defensemen and these attackmen have transitioned into their proper spots. And again, we're not going over the nuances of the fast break. That's in a different video, so make sure you check that out. We're just going over the drill right now. Okay, so he's gonna come down the field. Okay, and again, draw the defenseman, hit the point man, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so this drill, you know, when you're introducing it the first few times, just do it one direction. Okay, so we've got all the middies here, attack and D, extra guys over here. Okay, and we're just running the drill one way. Once you've done it a couple practices, or if your team picks it up quick, you can do the exact same drill both ways. So you would then have your red middies on this side. Okay, you'd have your red attack down here. In this case, the goalie would need to get back in the cage. Okay, and you just do the same thing going the other way. So it would be live going both directions. Okay, so you can't have it running both ways at the exact same time. You just would have to come this way, do the drill, get a shot, turnover, whatever, then come back this way. You're not running it simultaneously both ways, but you're just coming down the field with one team, play it out, come down the field with the other team. So you're able to do the same drill both directions, so both teams are working on their offense and their defensive fast breaks. Okay? All right, the next fast break drill we want to go over is more of a high school or even a college level or a really advanced middle school or youth team. This requires multiple passes and a lot of choreography, so to speak. So you got to have a pretty advanced team to be able to do this drill. Okay, so let's start on this end. Forgot my attackman here for red. It's all right, we'll get them in there real quick. Okay, so start the ball on this end with our goalkeeper. Okay, similar to the last drill, we've got one line of midfielders 10 yards above the goal line in the alley. Okay, we've got our attack set up down here in blue. Okay, but now we've got a second line of midfielders in the other alley. Okay, and they're also 10 yards above the goal line extended. So what we're gonna start out with an outlet to the same side. Okay, he's gonna break up the field. It's an over-the-shoulder pass and catch. Okay, to this midfielder who's running full speed. This middy wants to anticipate that pass being thrown. He's going to break up the field at full speed, but he needs to catch the ball actually probably a little sooner than this. Probably right about in here. He wants to catch the ball before he gets to the midline. So he's directioning himself towards X, so we're able to get, in hockey they'd call it a headman pass, okay? Get a lead pass, okay, up the field from this first midfielder to this second midfielder streaking. Okay, and we're going to call this 2M, and this one's 1M. Okay, so 1M passes it to 2M, and then 2M is just going to come down for a fast break. It's a 4-on-3 live 4-on-3. After 1M makes the pass and it's successfully delivered to 2M, 1M is just going to loop back around and then switch lines. Okay, so we come down this way, we do the drill. Okay, and then same thing. Coming back the other way. Once there's a shot, a goal, takeaway, what have you, the goalie gets it. He's going to throw an outlet to this middy over the shoulder pass. Okay, this middy's breaking towards the middle of the field. We get that headman pass, or that lead pass. Okay, and then he's going to come down. We're doing a fast break this way. Okay, so it's a live, full field fast break. We're going both ways. It's a little more advanced because it requires you to make this headman pass or this lead pass up the field, which is tough. It's really tough for youth players, but even middle school players and a lot of high school players too. So you work up to this. Use the progression. Do that first youth drill, then do the second middle school drill, and then go up to this high school drill. And you'll have everything you need to be able to do successful fast breaks with your team.
Did you know that there's just 2 simple things that separate the average youth and high school lacrosse player from the elite guys that are ready to go on to play in college and beyond? Yep, just 2 simple things. We teamed up with college All-American and multiple MLL All-Star Mike Kimmel to put together a completely free, 45-minute long, 3-part video training series that's going to show kids and parents exactly what those 2 things are, what you need to be working on if you want to take your game to the next level. And nope, it's got nothing to do with hitting the gym or running till you puke. If you're serious about improving as a player and you want to become one of the best guys on your team, get more playing time, and catch the eye of college recruiters, you have to see this free video training. Just click the link below in the description of this video and you'll be taken to a page where you can ask to receive instant access to these free videos. Join the thousands of high school and youth players that have already seen Mike's awesome training and take control of your game today.